Jam on toast!
Hey everybody, it's me Cam. Yesterday was a day. I actually got to leave work early for the Kaiser Permanente 5K. It's a 3.1 mile run. And they were talking about leaving at like 3 o'clock to get down there at 5 o'clock for pictures for this race we had at 7. And I was joking with one of my colleagues about, oh yeah, I got a race at like 4 hours. I should probably get ready. Yes, I should have. I left around like 3:30, 3:45. I was like, oh, I'll take Marta's. That way I don't have to drive in and out of all that traffic. It didn't work out so well because I misjudged exactly where the Marta station was because it's been years. So I was late there. Luckily, they pushed pictures back till 6 o'clock. We were hanging out, whatnot. At 7 o'clock was when the race was supposed to start. One of the bigger problems there is that nobody saw the clock when we left, so we didn't know what our starting times were. And then the other big thing was like all the walkers who had moved up front, so you had to run around all these people, and that felt like another extra mile. But I think I did pretty good. I did like the first major stretch, a good pace, but when you hit Harris Street for that turn, it was all this steep uphill, so I ended up having to walk some of that, and then I was running, walking, just based on like how my lungs were cramping up. But I felt pretty good about it. My time was somewhere between 32 and 35 minutes, so I feel really good about that. And then afterwards, it was kind of like a social event thing, but I managed to stay and survive through some small talk. I suck at small talk. And then like I hung around way too late because it was like 10 o'clock or so. I actually ended up asking a couple police officers for directions. They directed me up to the GSU station, which I walked directly by for 2 blocks, and by the time I found a place that said where it was, I was halfway to the next stop. So I just went there and went north on the MARTA trains there. What they don't tell you directly is that the trains run the same rail going north, whether or not you're going on the gold line or the red line. So I got off one station too early to transfer trains, so I ended up having to wait another 20 minutes. Then the train got delayed again for another 10, so I lost at least a half hour there. When I finally got to Lindbergh, I had to wait another 10-15 minutes for the North Springs train to start up. And I got on there. I got up to North Springs, and by that time I'm exhausted. It's well past 11 o'clock. I started getting hungry around 11 finally. And I get to my car, and my blinker lights are doing this little like shutter thing, real pale. So I didn't really know what was happening there. And I go to start my car, and nothing. So I had to call John up and get him to drive out there and jump my car for me, and he was cool enough to do that. John, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate that. I was planning on stopping and getting food, but at this point it's 12:30, and nothing but McDonald's was open. What I failed to do was go to Crystal's, which is 24 hours because it's right next to the highway. I just forgot about it. I didn't want to turn around and go there, but it would have been much quicker than anything else. Fortunately, John had actually made like this little steak thing. I don't know what it was, but it was beefy and good, and he had some mashed potatoes and some. John, those are some gross green beans, or John, those are some gross baked beans. I don't know what your deal is with those. I really hit the spot, so thanks again for the food, John. It was awesome. So I didn't get home till about 1. I didn't fall asleep till at least 2. I got up at 7 this morning. I was in the office falling asleep. I still managed to go out and play soccer, though. It was a really good game. Got some good saves when I was playing D. I don't know what these guys are thinking getting me to work with the ball. It's just horrible. Tomorrow we've got a bachelor party. It's really turned into medieval times for dinner and Battle and Brew afterwards, which is this cool video game bar place. Thanks for the jam, guys. I'm Cam Roy. Have a nice day.